Many of the alpinists consider themselves to be among the best in the world. They hailed from France, Holland, Italy, Ireland, Nepal, Norway, Pakistan, Serbia, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, and the United States. Some had risked everything to scale K2. Their climb had devolved into a catastrophe. The final toll was bleak. Within 27 hours, 11 climbers had died in the deadliest single disaster in K2's history. What had gone wrong? Why had the climbers continued up when they knew they'd never make it down before nightfall? How had they made so many simple mistakes, such as failing to bring enough rope? The story became an international media sensation, landing on the cover of the New York Times, National Geographic Adventure, Outside, and in more than 1,000 other publications. It ricocheted around the blogosphere and inspired speculation, documentaries, a stage play revival, memoirs, and talk shows. Some consider the climb an example of hubris, a waste of life fueled by machismo or madness, thrill seekers trying too hard to get noticed by corporate sponsorship, lunatics climbing in a final act of escape, oblivious Westerners exploiting the lives of impoverished Nepalis and Pakistanis in a bid for glory, the media feeding off deaths to sell papers and products, gawkers observing the spectacle for entertainment. You want to risk your life? A response to one of the New York Times stories said, then do it in service of your country or family or neighborhood. Climbing K2 or Everest is a selfish stunt that benefits nothing. Other people saw courage, explorers pitted against the adversity of nature, lost souls embracing risk to find meaning in an empty world. Climbers can expand the view of human potential for all of us, read a letter to the media from Phil Powers, executive director of the American Alpine Club. Paraphrasing Teddy Roosevelt, another letter read, far better to dare mighty things to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy nor suffer because they live in gray twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Others raise basic questions. What do men and women do when they are on the top of a mountain dying? Why are some people driven to take such risks? Before they were trapped on the mountaintop, before the deaths and funerals, before the rescues and reunions, before the fistfights and friendships, before the recriminations and reconciliations, everything had seemed perfect. The equipment was checked and rechecked, the routes established, the weather cooperative, the teams intact. The moment they had spent so much time and training and money to reach summit day had finally come. They were going to conquer K2, stand on top of the most vicious mountain on earth, howl in triumph, unfurl their flags, and call their sweethearts. Chirung and Pasang, as they fell into blackness, must have wondered, how did this happen?